It's Captain Carl Ryan, man. You're now tuning live to Let It Hebrew Speak with the Israelite School of UPK. What's going on, man? You understand? We got a few things to talk about today. You understand? The black man's image, man, is under attack. It's under attack. But you know how we do at the beginning of the show. Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation of desire. Because I'm telling you, the more and more you love white people, the more and more you try to trim your ways and mold your spirit and raise your children to be a part of American society, the more and more it's going to take your true culture from you. And when the Lord says this, and it's so heavy, big up the General Hazard Young, you understand? It's so heavy that he set the foundation in this show, you understand, to bring out that scripture at the top of the show, because the more that we break that scripture down, the more that the Lord show you exactly what it means. When he say you not desired, you understand, it ain't just you, your culture ain't desired. Being an austere black man is not desired in America, man. You understand? To be absolute about your moral values and your standard, man, is not desired in America. You understand? For a black man to walk around with fringes, hardcore, representing the most high in Christ, you understand, to the fullest extent in the truth of the Bible, that is not desired in America. The Lord said, gather together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired. What makes a nation? What they stand on, man, they principles. What make this nation so filthy and disgusting in America? And white supremacy, man. That's what it's founded on. America is founded on white supremacy. So you not desired because the Bible promotes black and Hispanic and Native American Indian supremacy, man. And over the entire earth. Where you think you at? The black man's image is under attack. We just went from goddamn violence. It was the whole consecutive thing. How could I forget, man? I got my brother, Captain Sam G, right in here with me, man. Hold down the goddamn hell with me in here. You understand? What we was talking about? Sam G, we done went from goddamn Christmas to Valentine. What was after Christmas?
Christmas, New Year's.
New Year's, you understand? Then Valentine's Day. Why am I bringing those things out? Because those are holidays where you cater to your goddamn woman according to the white man. You cater to your woman. So when you just finished, the black man was just finished, you understand, humbling himself to some evil monster who can't shut her damn mouth and so goddamn hard-headed and so stupid she don't realize what she got laying in the bed. So she making a bunch of hundreds of thousands of goddamn problems and don't know how to watch her goddamn mouth. You just finished buying her a box of chocolates and teddy bears and a bunch of kisses and flowers and all that crap that she don't even give a damn about, nor does she even, you understand, nor does she even honor, you understand? She wasn't happy with the gifts anyway. We done went from you catering to your woman, now they tearing down the black man's image. You don't even understand. When the Lord said you not desired, black man, you supposed to rule the house. You're the authority that the Lord set up on this earth, not your woman. So now, you're in the white man society, you got you all these nice little holidays, you understand, it don't mean a goddamn thing, ain't in the Bible, and now what you do? You're celebrating and worshiping your woman, how much you love her, and buying the gifts, going and all this, kiss, 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 you love, love, love. Then the next thing you see on TV, the white man is tearing down the black man. Worshiping them, showing you how to worship your woman and tear you down at the same time. And what do I mean? R. Kelly. What's that fool name from Empire Song G?
Jesse Smollett.
Jesse Smollett. And we're going to get into something about Jesse Smollett. Jesse Smollett ain't even a brother. We're going to get that loud and clear. But this is what the white man does. He portraying Jesse Smollett as a goddamn black man. You understand? And he a filthy homosexual, you understand? And got the spirit of an evil, spiteful bitch. That's the spirit of all homosexuals. An old, spiteful bitch. Why do I say that? Because he get cut from the show or get some type of, you know, something happened to him on the Empire show. You understand? And he goes to make a whole elaborate scheme about how he was assaulted and all that. And he a goddamn liar. You understand? Like some of these women out here, they just dumb liars. Now he caught in the lie. And he was propped up to be a black man when he ain't no black man. And who else we got? Elliot Porter. Is that what I said his name is?
Billy Porter, sir.
Billy Porter. This nasty sodomite wore a goddamn half tuxedo, half gown to the Oscars the Oscar Awards or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And they say he took the runaway. A black man. So you done went from worshiping your woman to having a black man's image destroyed. And you say the brothers in the Israelite school, the UPK and the Command GEN.YAHANNA, we preach hate. Man, the white man hates you more than you know. We're going to get into the R. Kelly situation, the Jussie Smollett, and the Billy Porter situation because they all connected and they all the same. You understand? Ephesians 4:4. Give me that something more.
Come on, cousin.
Ephesians 4:4, man. They all connected and they all the same, man.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4.
Y'all know what this means, man. You understand? Go ahead.
There is one body.
There is one body. Go ahead.
One spirit.
One what?
One spirit.
One spirit. Go ahead.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
Even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. Y'all know the Israelites of the UPK is the only body that the Lord is dealing with under Command GEN.YAHANNA. Go ahead.
One Lord, one faith, one baptism.
One Lord, one faith, one baptism. You understand? Meaning we only serve one God in here. That's why you can't come in here and start nothing between the brothers in here. You can't creep in here with nothing that's just a little bit about another philosophy. Because we too solid. We too locked in here. There's only one Lord in here. One faith. There's only one way to prove that you serve the Lord in Christ. And that's to do this work, man. To sacrifice all and be here with your brothers. Sacrificing blood and family and children. And finance to serve the Most High, man. That's faith, man. Forsaking everything else to serve the Lord. And it ain't done no better in no other place than the Israelites of the UPK. You should already know that by now. You should know that by now, man. You should know that by now. We 50 up on them niggas, South G. 50 up on them. You should already know that by now. Go ahead.
One God and Father of all, who is above all.
Come on, you already know what that means, man. Yahweh running you, man. Our Lord, the God of Israel, the God that killed all the firstborn in Egypt, you understand, to deliver the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, you understand, he is the only power that resides on this earth. And guess what? The Lord, that power is who the white man reject. That's who the white man reject. His culture. You understand? While the white man's culture thrives. And all of these stories we about to go into. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what's going on with R. Kelly. Everybody knows what's going on with Jussie Smollett. The goddamn nasty thing that went on the Oscars yesterday, Billy Porter. You understand? All that's connected. And all of it is the white man's culture. All of it. They make R. Kelly look to be some demon. And not for 1 second am I going to justify the things that R. Kelly did or things like that. He was wrong in the ways he said he was wrong and all of that. But what R. Kelly did was the white man's culture. R. Kelly's only mistake was he ain't no white man. That was his biggest mistake. And going to attempt to live a white man's life and not being a white man and being a nigga in America. You understand? So let's pull that up real quick, Sock G. All right.
So like, which one you go first?
The R. Kelly one first. You understand? We want to show you something real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's get got audio. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly locked up right now. Had to turn himself in. You understand? Had to turn himself in because now a lot of women are coming out and saying, you understand, that R. Kelly has sexually molested and abused their daughters. They came out with a whole documentary about it. They show R. Kelly and all of his provocative, you know, stances on stage. I mean, hey, I ain't seen on that documentary like that. I ain't seen one goddamn clip of R. Kelly not humping the air. I mean, they got him every single time, and he just, you know what I mean, what they call him with the bandit, what was he called again? The Pied Piper. The Pied Piper, boy, that boy, every band, listen. They call R. Kelly humping that air so many goddamn times. You're like, well, goddamn. You understand? But R. Kelly made a mistake that most Christians make in loving white people and think you can live a life according to white people when you a nigga in America. And you to forsook your own laws and your own values and your own culture Now you at the devil. Now you at the mercy of the devil by the hands of your own people. Do you understand? At the hands of your own people, you at the mercy of the white man, of the devil, of the most cruelest and the most subtle beast of the earth, by the hands of your own people. If you could only follow the Lord's laws, you understand, and been righteous and stood firm, R. Kelly could have had all the women, man. R. Kelly could have had all the women he wanted. The right way. You understand? But goddamn, we got the article. Here we go. R. Kelly right here. Man, this man is how old? 57? 60? R. Kelly is like 75. When I was young, R. Kelly was at least 40. You understand? So now he in jail. You understand? He's doing them like Bill Cosby and all of that. Once again, he made the mistake that a lot of black men make. You understand? Believing in the dream of America, that everybody is equal and God is all love. That is a goddamn lie. You understand? Now, what is R. Kelly? You know what I'm saying? He, of course, is getting locked up because what? He's accused of sexually assaulting young black women. Young black women. You understand? Let me ask you this. Where did he get it from? Where did he get it from? You understand? What was the spark in R. Kelly? They making him out to be a whole demon and all that. And once again, I ain't validating nothing that the brother did. He made a mistake. He wanted to deal with it. You understand? He went to set his foot to do something that was wrong, and now he in the white man society. You understand? He gonna have to deal with it. That's the price you pay for not serving the Lord and serving these white people and serving America. But what happened? What caused R. Kelly to do this? Let's find out, man. Because there is an institution where this goes on all the time and nobody goes to jail. When young women get abused and get hauled out, you understand? There's an institution where that always happens every day, and no one goes to jail. There is no bond. There is no documentary. Now, see what I'm getting at? See what I'm hitting on? We got a little bit of the article that I wanted.
I'm trying to find it now. So
I got it. I'm gonna send it to you.
Come.
It's the one where he said he was 8 years old.
Come.
Find that for me. You understand? But first, let's get the scripture where it says, "You cause your children to pass through the fire." Give me that one real quick. Right? Get you it. I'll just send it to your phone so you can have it. All right. Before you read that scripture, you got it.
Come. 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
And they what?
Caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire. You understand? What is this talking about? First of all, when it's talking about it's talking about the children of Israel. You understand? The children of Israel. It said it caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire. Fire is something that's dangerous. You understand? Fire is something that will kill you, that will maim you, that will scar you. And it represents something. But right now, before we get into it, you understand, this fire right now represents that whole industry of your children want to become famous and be famous singers and celebrities on that. That is the fire some people cause their children to go through. Think of all the child stars, you understand, that had to go through molestation and drugs and abuse and being handled by all those nasty, lustful bastards in Hollywood, you understand, just to sing on the stage. A lot of those women that have been brought up in names, and the reason why R. Kelly's been arrested is because they wanted to be stars. They wanted to be singers. You understand? So their parents let them see R. Kelly and put themselves in the hands of R. Kelly and go to the studio. And the whole time R. Kelly has other alternative motives from what's being said. Where else does that happen? When you want your children to grow up and to be in society and to be a good person. Read the scripture again.
2 Kings chapter 17, verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
They caused their sons and their daughters to be passed through the fire. These people, you understand, are sinners. They caused their children to pass through this danger. You understand? In history, this comes from Israel worshiping other gods. More by gods, you understand? When you will offer your children up to a god and you will actually put them in the fire, literally, to sacrifice your children. You understand? And that is what we do in America when you teach your child that God is all love, that they can be whatever they want to be. A lot of these girls that know R. Kelly wanted to be famous singers. They wanted to be Tina Turner. They wanted to be Whitney Houston. They wanted to be, you know, who else? Give me some singers. Well, I mean,
Usher.
They wanted to be Beyonce. They wanted to be the Destiny's Child and all of that. You understand? But you cause your child to pass through a fire. Where else does this happen? I know y'all know where I'm going. Where else does this happen? Anybody on YouTube?
Come on, cousin.
I know y'all know where I'm going. Where else do it happen at? Send you the article now. It's right at the top. Once you hit the link on your phone. Where else does this happen? Come on, y'all know where I'm going. You want your child to grow up and to be a good person, and the love and care for people. You understand it? Do the right thing. You understand? Where does that go on? The goddamn Christian church. The Christian church is the root of this R. Kelly situation. It's the whole root. And I'm going to get a piece of an article about R. Kelly's upbringing. You understand? Let me get you a piece of an article of R. Kelly's upbringing. Because the Christian church is the reason that the black man's image is being destroyed right now. The reason why the white man can push his propaganda on TV and take black men from worshiping women to being effeminate and to being molesters and being pedophiles and predators. You understand what I'm saying? In the same breath, the Christian church is the reason for all of that. They talking about R. Kelly, you understand? Your preacher done made more whores than R. Kelly could have ever made. You go to them church videos and all of that, you understand? There are crowds of whores saying, amen, yes, Jesus, thank you, Lord, all day. The Christian church, they got twerking in the church now. I think they call it twerk church, Solomon. Oh, the shit, twerk church. I might be making that up, but abroad in the middle, in the front of the goddamn church in the congregation, shaking them behind, this is a twerk church. But everybody mad at R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? How about you bring your Christian preacher up on some charges? That's all I'm saying, man. All I'm saying is, let's be right. Let's just be right, you understand, in the eyes of the Most High. R. Kelly did wrong. He wrong. That's too bad for R. Kelly. Lord be with the brother. But let's bring some charges up on your disgusting preacher who also had sex with young girls and your wife. And your wife. Who also has sex with young girls and makes young girls be whores. And R. Kelly sells those girls this dream. I'm going to make you famous. I'm going to make you famous. I'm going to make you a star. What does your preacher sell? I'm going to love you. You're going to be sanctified. You're going to be blessed. What's the difference? I don't hear one. You hear one something? Nah, I don't hear a goddamn difference. R. Kelly goes, you're going to be on BET. The preacher, you're going to go to heaven for this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Your Christian preacher is 1,000 times more disgusting than any predator that's in America right now. Okay? Once again, all of this is related, man. And this is the white man's culture. When you swept up in the white man's culture, you get the white man's reward. That's all. I send it to your phone.
Yeah, come on, I got it now. Pull it up.
You pulling them now? Go ahead and read a little bit of that.
Come on, customer. So like early life, right? Okay. Yeah. It says Robert Sylvester Kelly was born on January 8, 1967.
Go ahead.
His mother Joanne was a singer and raised her children in the Baptist church.
Raised the children where?
In the Baptist church.
Where did R. Kelly's mother raise her children?
In the Baptist church.
Where?
In the Baptist church.
In the Baptist church. That's where his mother raised him, in the Baptist church. All right. See, jail, the lie that America push about jail is that prison is supposed to rehabilitate you. And because in the Israelite school of UPK, and we are under the tutelage of men like Commander GEN.YAHANNA and GEN.YAHANNA, when a person has a problem, you got to get to the root of the problem. If a person is a drug addict, you got to get to the root of why they are a drug addict so you can fix the problem. Let's see why R. Kelly and the world is making him out to be such a demon and a predator and a goddamn foul person for liking young women, just not going about the right way to get them. Having underage sex and, you know, fornication with young women that's unlawful according to the Bible, he should not do. Threesomes and things like that. He was damn so wrong for it. But where is the origin? Read it again, Sucker Wolf. Damn, they got the Pied Piper. They didn't call it.
Says Kelly began singing in the church choir at age 8.
He began singing in the church choir at age 8. And listen, the Christian church, you will find, is the root to the majority of Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian suffering. And then the white man just comes to capitalize on the abuse that the Christian church has already put on you since you was 8 years old. And I'm not defending R. Kelly and what he did, but goddamn, who is going to defend the other 8-year-old R. Kellys that's in the Christian church? That's coming up in an establishment where they desire and start to have a foul lust and don't understand their sexuality and go and set about to do things that will give them further harm in the white man's society, because this is a place that does not desire you. Read it from the top again, son.
Says Kelly began singing in the choir in the church choir at age 8.
At age 8. No, read it from the top, because there's another piece you got to get. From the top, start over.
Come.
Go ahead.
Says Kelly's mother Joanne was a singer and raised her children in the Baptist church.
She was a singer and raised her children in the Baptist church. You know why? Because this poor Black woman, as ignorant and as naive she could be, probably didn't have no man to raise them kids. I think that was in the documentary. I don't think R. Kelly knew his father.
Or next line.
Yeah, or the rest of his siblings. So where did she go to try to teach him to give him some discipline and to give him some father figure, to give him some instruction in his life? She take him to the Baptist church. Well, he was better off being raised by the niggas in the projects where he lived, because they gave him a better foundation than a pastor in a church. You understand? This right here is a product of the Baptist church. R. Kelly, right here, you're looking at it. A lot of these mug shots and things you get like that, these are products of your Christian church, your Catholic church, your Baptist church right here. This is what they produce. They produce things like this in church. Damn your church, man. You want to be mad, R. Kelly, be mad at the Baptist church. How about this is the root, we get to the root. If the Lord destroys the Baptist church, won't be no more young women getting abused. You see how that goes? You see how that works out for the rest of the community? If the church goes away and burns down into stubble, then 14-year-old and 13-year-old girls won't be in threesomes with celebrities. You see how that goes? You see how that works out? Read on, Soccer Boy.
Says Kelly's father remained absent in his son's life.
Yeah. Who knows why that is? I have a couple of theories, but they're not based in fact. So keep reading.
Kelly grew up in a house full of women who he said would act differently when his mother and grandparents were not home.
He grew up around a lot of women. So he may have been introduced to women in a lot of things. And in that documentary, you see Kelly was molested by one of his relatives. I forget, was it a woman or was it a man?
It's the next line.
Let's go. Keep reading something.
Said, Kelly began singing in the church choir at age 8.
He began singing in the church choir at age 8. That's a horrible place for a boy. I'll tell y'all a quick story. Sock G, you remember St. Anthony's was there, right? St. Anthony's on 12th Street, right? Me and Sock G, you from the same city, right? Man, I used to go to St. Anthony's on 12th and Lawrence, right? That's where I used to go. You understand? That's where I used to go. All the neighborhood kids went there. One dude, we went there. 10th Street, we went there. You understand? So listen. It was 1 year my mother wanted me to she wanted me to get baptized or something like that. And we would have to go spend the weekend, a couple hours at the church that was next door. You understand what I'm saying? To go through the whole rehearsals and the things like that. But for some reason, I just ain't never go. And it was the Lord. And I thank the Lord for it. For real. I really, truly do. I'd rather be what I was, you know what I'm saying, you know, in the streets and this and that. Because Lord knows what would have happened to me if Monsignor Burton would have got his hands on me. I remember his name. Monsignor Burton. I remember him. I remember him. He was old. And I used to say, this cat, something is not right with this cat. And all the teachers telling me Monsignor Burton is coming and shaking his sweaty ass hands. And I remember his hands always just nasty and sweaty. Lord knows what he was doing with them hands before we went to go see Monsignor Burton. This brother right here, 8 years old in the choir. You gotta go to the church and stay there and rehearse. Who knows what R. Kelly was seen in the church? You understand what I'm saying? Read on something.
At 8 years of age, Kelly was often sexually abused by a woman who was at least 10 years older than himself.
Come on. And do you know why he was abused by a woman that was 10 years older than him? Because she was abused by a person that was 10 years older than her. And I guess what? They both went to church together. You can guarantee that. See, R. Kelly was wrong for abusing girls. But you got to understand when R. Kelly was 8 years old, he was abused in the Christian church. He was abused by someone who he knew, you understand, and he was in church and they did nothing about it. So if we are going to charge R. Kelly, you got to charge the Baptist church too. Charge the Christian church as well. Charge. You understand? Because he is a victim also of molestation. The demon was put in him when he was 8 years old. What do you expect him to do? Be absent of the truth. He don't know the truth. His mother caused him to pass through the fire. Go back to that scripture in Ezekiel. I mean, where you was at?
First Kings, chapter 17, verse 17.
Go ahead.
It's like a 2 Kings, chapter 17, verse 17. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire.
You cause your sons and your daughters to pass through the fire. What did he say? His mother Joanne had daughters and had him. She put them in the Christian church, in the Baptist church to be specific, and that was a fire. That was somewhere dangerous for her children. And Lord be with her. And for whoever, you silly black woman that's taking your kids to church so they can get molested like R. Kelly. He learned how to sing from that choir. So he did take something. He learned how to sing from that choir and learned how to sing so good that it brought him fame and notoriety and glory and wealth. But the church also did something else to him. It put a spirit on him that he did not understand when he was 8 years old. He was sexually molested. And that stuck with him throughout his years. And he could never get rid of it. And he never got it fixed. And he never thought it was a problem because it happened to him. So he went off and did it to someone else. And that is the job of a demon. You understand? Any more on that, Samuel?
Concerts.
Come on.
And used divination and enchantments and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger.
That's your preaching. They use divination and enchantments. You understand? What you think all that music, the choir itself that R. Kelly was in, is a goddamn enchantment. They get the, yes. No, I remember Gen.YAHANNA broke that down. You know how you be in the Gen.YAHANNA classes, and he just dropped something, you was like, God damn. What else is he going to say that I didn't know? That makes so much goddamn sense. Your preacher is a sorcerer. He a real live sorcerer for ancient times. They've learned it. You understand? The choir is an enchantment, man. Read that part again. Said he used what in enchantments?
And use divination.
Divination. I'm gonna raise you from the dead. You're healed. I've healed you. Rise, get up and walk. You already can walk. Go ahead, Sergeant.
If I could, sir, they call themselves laying hands on you and praying over you and dunking you in the water. Now you're clean and you're fresh and saved by the blood of Jesus. All of that is divination.
All that is divination, man. You claiming that it's the Most High when it's just you put on the show. Go ahead, Sergeant.
And if I could, sir, the evil of the white man is we grew up thinking divination was, you know, a witch over a pot or something, or you know what I'm saying, some spooky spell. They read out of some book, casting a spell, when in actuality, divination is you being in church thinking that God is in the music and God is in the, you know, the ha and the, you know what I'm saying, the way the preacher talking. All of those things is divination. All of those things is enchantment. Like you said with the music, they getting you to repeat after them and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's really just them locking you into the witchcraft that they performing in that church.
That's right, Doc. Give me Jeremiah 27:9.
Come on, come.
I mean, it's like, well, you're so heavy in what you said, and that's how. And listen, brother, you so right in what you said. R. Kelly, no, you think R. Kelly wasn't singing to them young girls? He know how to use that. Who he learned it from? He ain't come. He was 8 years old. He know the game. He watched the preacher. He know what that music do to women. He seen what it do to women since he was 8 years old in the church. So when he got molested, he know how to woo them women. I ain't gonna get started. Go ahead, Sergeant.
If I could, I don't think it's a coincidence that the same age he started getting molested is the age he started singing that.
Come on, Doc, that's the straight up demon that's on it. See, you people, you Christians in the world don't understand. You think demons is Emily Rose and you know, the exorcists and all that, spinning your head around your neck. A demon is your preacher that has sex with another man's wife. Or teach your daughter, she being a whore, and he say, don't worry about that. God love you anyway. Once again, R. Kelly is small. You understand? He's small. You understand? Listen, how many of the goddamn Catholic priests that molested little boys? They ain't brought up on charges. Their people protect them. You understand? But and this is another thing too, because in that documentary with R. Kelly, right? He wouldn't. His younger brother would say he wouldn't talk about his molestation, and when his younger brother was molested, you understand? He went to R. Kelly, and R. Kelly told him that ain't happening. Like they ignored the situation. You understand? And that's the whole vibe in the black family. When something horrible happens to your child, they don't address it because you think it's shameful to you. You understand? It's shameful. It's going to bring shame on the family, which it is, but it needs to be addressed. Why? Because he's going to grow up and become this, man. He's going to grow up and destroy himself in the end. You got to seek justice for your children. You're the one that put them in the fire. You're the one that took them to that goddamn church. How is you going to sit there and now ignore the harm that was done to them there? It was your fault. And listen, R. Kelly has been condemned by his own people. The same people that know that the Christian church does the same thing, even at 100 times greater than he does. And they hide it. But R. Kelly is the criminal. Yeah. R. Kelly gonna get a punishment. But you Christians gonna get a punishment as well. You're gonna get a punishment as well. Read that scripture or something.
Jeremiah chapter 27, verse 9. Therefore,
go ahead.
hearken not ye to your prophets.
Do not listen to your prophets. Why does the Lord say your prophets? Because the Lord ain't telling them nothing. They your prophets. You understand? Like the black people say, you know, I like that church down there. They got good teachers down there at that church. You understand? That's your prophet. We are the Lord's prophets. The Israelite school of UPK are the Lord's prophets. You understand? Your prophets you should listen to. The ones who you like what they say, You like they little teachers, you silly little Baptist Christians, you understand? Who send your kids into a goddamn burning house to learn about God. Them pastors that you like, the Lord said, don't listen to them. Don't listen to your prophets. Go ahead.
Lord,
go ahead.
Lord to your diviners.
Lord to your diviners. You understand? Lord to them. Diviners are who? The ones who use divination. Put you, like the Psalm War said, put hands on you. Dip you in the water. Make it rise again. You can receive a healing. Do you need a healing? Do you need a healing? All of that. Don't listen to them. Them is your preachers every day, all day. And at night, they got some disgusting devils out. I mean, I'll be having to cut it off. I try to listen. Like at nighttime, at around, I want to say like 4:30 to about maybe 5. Man, they got devils and preachers on specials late at night out. That you was like, these niggas is wicked. I mean, it is absolute wickedness on that TV. I can't even watch it sometimes. I'm like, I can't listen to this. I feel like a spell is coming on me. I feel a spell is coming on me. I'm like, this bitch is trying to put me into a goddamn, what they call trance. Go ahead, Sago.
Lord to your dreamers.
Lord to your dreamers. R. Kelly had big dreams. He had big dreams and he went out, he became a big singer. You understand? So did Martin Luther King. He had dreams too. You don't listen to nobody no dreamers. You wake yourself up out of that sleep, black man. You wake yourself out of that sleep, black woman, and know that the black man ain't nothing that's supposed to pacify you and kiss you behind just because the white man said so. The black man is something to be respected and to be honored, man. Even if we do got some problems, we in hell. We suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. We grew up in the goddamn Christian church. We was molested when we was 8 years old. You better shut your damn mouth and respect your black man, black woman, and Hispanic woman, and Native American Indian woman. Read on.
Nor to your enchanters.
Nor to your enchanters. Why? Because that whole song and that dance that they giving you, you understand, is really just an illusion. It's just an illusion. And none of it is real. What's real is the pain that this man suffered when he was 8 years old. That's real. All the singing and the dancing and the show that he put on, that's an illusion. That's why we learned in the truth. Some of your most famous entertainers got their start in the Christian church. But what you Christians and you simple-minded brothers and sisters and black men and women in the world don't realize is they got their start in something else in that Christian church too. And more times than less, it's lasciviousness. It's some type of lust that they cannot manage, that they can't contain, and it comes out in the end, and they get it from the Christian church. Any more in that article that's important to what we're saying now?
So like I said, if I could, so this says that the abuse stopped when he was 14.
Right. That's what I wanted right there. Now you know, he grew up in the church, he was abused in the church, and now at 85 years old, it's a lot. I'm just playing. How old is this nigga?
He's a lot. He was born in 67, so I believe that would make him. It would make him 52.
Right. So now at 50 years old, he in his 50s. You understand? The suffering he endured when he was young, now that demon has destroyed him. All right? Now, R. Kelly ain't the only one that came from the Baptist church. This is how you got to know that the church is the problem. They are the problem. I mean, it's coming up in all, and the last show, listen, the Christian church is of Satan. It's of Satan. You understand? And that is what destroys our black community. Let's take a quick break, play a song real quick, and we're going to come back with our last two stories, man. Listen, if you want to comment on what we're bringing out, If you have any questions, man, type them in on the YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? We'll address some of them today. You understand? We'll be right back with Let the Hebrew Speak, all right? I got to turn the camera a little bit. You got us on live on Facebook, right?
Come, sir. One place to the everything. 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 One place to the death to the everything. One place to the death to the everything. Stay scary. So a lot of Pharisees. You can't ever see it. You fucked up the Pharisees like the Pharisees. I said, shit, man, you gotta listen. You gotta torment you. Get your heart right. Chill on Facebook. You know what time it is, man. Listen, man. Pay your tithes, pay your tithes. Be back live. Pay your tithes, pay your tithes. 10% of every increase that the Lord gives you are going to the priests and prophets of the Israelite School of UPK. Listen, man. April 20th, Woodhaven Banquet Hall, Jamaica, Queens, New York. It's the 50th annual Passover with the Israelite School of UPK. Be there. $200 per family, $200 donation. You understand, man? We have hotel reservations. Contact the camp leader. Contact the man in the I.S.U.P.K. closest to you and come to this Passover and let's bask in the glory of our own identity. You understand? If this world don't desire us, I don't desire them. I can give a damn about it. I'm looking forward to the society me and my brothers are building. And you're going to see a window. You're going to be able to look into a window of what the Lord has prepared for us when our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, returns to this earth, on April 20th, man. Get down. Come on in with us, man. Shout out to the Hebrew Academy class of 2018, man. Class of 2018, man.
Brothers came through strong. You understand? We having a graduation dinner on the 19th. You understand? You bring your family. Everybody's welcome to come. You understand, man? Listen, man, it's a glorious time to serve the Most High. It's a glorious time to serve the Most High, man. Let's get up out of these Christian churches. Let's get up out of these philosophies and forget all about that, man, and start to remember what the Lord did for us all the way back when he killed the firstborn of everything in Egypt, all right? Now, to our next story. And once again, like I said, all of these are connected. They all connected, man. Every last one. Once again, black man. The black man's image is being tarnished. Just to reiterate, you went from serving your woman to now you have men, powerful black men, men of, you know, that are famous, men that have a reputation, men that are well known, you understand? Putting representation of us in their destruction. Now this cat right here, his name is Jesse. What's his last name again?
Smollett.
Smollett. This guy's Jesse Smollett. Found me another picture. Give me a good one.
Come on.
You know when he kissing a man. I mean, just get the real picture of him. This is the one where he playing the victim. This is the guy right here who claiming that, you know, he was assaulted and, you know, was battered because of being a homosexual. Listen, man. The Lord has always found homosexuality to be an abomination. All right? God does not love homosexuals. He hates them. And now you see why. Now you see why God hates homosexuals. You understand? And we're going to bring out a few things about this man right here. And it goes to show you that the white man is such the devil. And how he tries to destroy the black man's image every day. You got that identity for me out? There we go.
I might
have made a mistake. Give me another one. I don't know why. Give me some where he just, give me the one where he like having a mug shot or something where he, you know. Goodness gracious. I think I got wrong suggestion. I got one of my. But obviously this man is a homosexual. You understand? This man is a homie. He played one on TV, and he also comes out and says he's a homosexual in real life. You understand? That's on him. Now, all right, good. Now, this is all right. All right. Now,
I don't have to vomit now, so it's a lot.
Right, for sure. So like, I don't know what I was thinking. So this guy right here said he was bad. Everybody knows the story, right? I just want to get a little bit about his origin real quick. Because like I said, all of these are the same. And all of these are tactics of the white man, once again, putting more, just tarnishing the black man's image, man. And I'm going to show you how you doing. Go ahead, you got it?
Come on.
Go ahead.
Says Justin Jesse Smollett was born in Santa Rosa, California.
Go ahead.
He has 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Go ahead.
His mother is African American.
His mother is African American. Go ahead.
And his father was Jewish.
His father is what?
Jewish.
His father is what?
Jewish.
This man's father is who?
Jewish.
According to the Bible, who your father is and who you are. And who is this father? Who is this man's father again?
Was Jewish.
He was Jewish. He is so-called white man. His father comes from the group of people that stole the real black man's identity. And this is who the white man has propped up to represent black men in the sitcom, in the music industry. This is how I'm saying it related. And makes him a homosexual. When he is not a brother. He is not our brother. He was our enemy from the start. His daddy is our enemy. His daddy stole our nationality. Give me Revelations real quick. 2 and 9. You know what I want. Revelations 2 and 9. This filthy night. That's how the product. Who's that?
Now, if I could, so that's the gay producer.
Oh, Lee Daddy.
Lee Daddy.
That's Lee Daddy. See, all of these cats is disgusting, the homosexuals. And the Lord hates them. The Lord hates them, man. You just seen the picture where he kissing a man, or any man that can do that, man, and not, like Tommy War said, vomit, you understand, is an absolute abomination. You understand? And once again, look how he lied. He lied in front of the world. He had a spirit on him like just a spiteful woman. And a lot of you nasty Christian homosexuals, the spirit you think is, you know, God made me this way. No, God didn't make you like that. Your mother made you like that. Hating your father made you like that. Seeing the black man become weak in America made you like that. God didn't make you like that. Go ahead, Samuel.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation.
I know thy works and thy tribulation. Peter, listen. One, we going through police brutality. We suffering. Working for ends meet. You understand? Trying to keep our households afloat. And we in desperate trouble in times in America, man. And on top of all of that, they destroy the black man's image more. Like if you not some drug dealer or some gangster, some thug, you understand, who the police was rightful to murder when you was unarmed, you this right here. They put an image of a man who's supposed to be a black man, who represents a black man on TV as a homosexual, and you go off and lie about being assaulted. Lie about being assaulted. Then the other guy, R. Kelly. There they got his image up there, who's a black man that represents us. Now you're a predator. So if you ain't a predator or some lying homosexual, you a thug who's worthy to be killed by any time the police feels that his discretion is warranted to put a bullet in your head. Read it again.
I know thy works.
Go ahead.
And tribulation.
Say, I know thy works and thy tribulation. Go ahead.
And poverty.
Go ahead.
But thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Which say they what?
Are Jews.
The blasphemy of them that say they are Jews. His father is Jewish. The Lord said that the people that say that they're the Jews is blasphemy. Go ahead.
And are not.
They not the real Jews. The Negroes in America. The men whose forefathers got off those slave ships. We are the real biblical Jews. His father was Jewish. His father are a group of men who run Hollywood, who run the movies, who run the TV, you understand, and who stole the black man's identity. This disgusting homosexual, hey, listen. Who knows if this guy went through a bar mitzvah, this guy Smollett, might went to you know, when they were circumcising him, somebody sucked his rod. You know, them Jewish boils clean the circumcision by putting wine in their mouth and sucking the penis. So someone sucked his penis a long time ago. You understand? Which is why he a nasty homosexual, but we should not even care about him because he's not our people. You understand? His father is a Jewish man who is a devil. You understand? He is a devil. And the world and a white America props him up to play a black man's role on TV, and he is a filthy homosexual. You don't see how that white man set that up? He play a black man role, and he is the nastiest homosexual. And in real life, he's a nasty homosexual and a filthy liar. And he's a filthy liar. Lie about getting assaulted. Like, how do you come up with a elaborate scheme like that? Go ahead.
You got to be the devil, sir.
Got to be the devil. Oh, make someone make the devil don't have what you're saying. Only a devil can come up with something like that. Huh? He is the devil. You understand? He made the whole thing up. He lied. That's why he's the devil. Listen, that makes sense to me. Do it make sense to you, Christians? Do it make sense to you? Why he lied? I don't understand why he lied about that. Now we understand. Because he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. His daddy is the devil, and he stole your culture. Now your culture of music and using music as an art form, he'd have been turned into a nasty homosexual, and he represents us on that platform. Give me where they say they declare they sin in Sodom. I don't know. Give me that. This guy here, man. You know?
This is Isaiah chapter 3, verse 9.
Go ahead.
The show of their countenance does witness against this.
Show their countenance that's witnessing against him. Like, he looked happy here. And Salakia, you understand? I just wanted to show, you understand, who he truly was. But we should not have went to the other picture. We in soccer war both almost got sick in there. You understand? But that is his countenance. Men in the mouth and things like that. Once again, representing the black man on the show. Black man, you are in jeopardy. That's what the Lord said. I know thy works and thy tribulation, but you are rich. If we do not take back our culture and our identity, this is what they're going to make our image to be. Some lying, filthy homosexual / predator. If not that, or some to be discarded on the corner that was selling drugs anyway, that was up to no good anyway. And the only happiness that we ever get to achieve is when we serving our woman with all the white man's holidays, man. We destroyed in America, man. We need to forsake this place. Go ahead.
And they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
They declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. It's also, we ain't gonna have to get into the article and all that. We know he a nasty homosexual. He came out to his mother being a homosexual when he was young. You understand what I'm saying? And it said that he had a strict religious background. That's because them fake Jews, you know what I'm saying? They try to uphold the Bible, but all of them are nasty homosexuals as well. You understand? They're a bunch of hypocrites as well. You understand what I'm saying? He said they declared their sin as Sodom. Sodom was what? Where the Lord destroyed cities of homosexuals, Sodom and Gomorrah, who were what? African nations. Who did this cat get to pose the stage attack on them? Two so-called Africans. Two so-called Africans. And Sodom and Gomorrah was made of African nations. And I'm not talking about black men, Negroes. The only black man in Sodom and Gomorrah was Lot and the angels that went to save him. You understand? Sodom and Gomorrah was made up of Africans, man. The Egyptians were Africans and they were notorious homosexuals. Notorious homosexuals. The African nations, they like to play with each other around. You can get books. You can get books where the Africans, you see them actually, you know, painting on each other around, playing with it, poking it, stretching it, wrapping it around sticks and all of that. You brothers that's in the conscious community and think you're enlightened, you want to be African so bad. I don't know why. The Lord said they declared they sin in Sodom. The Lord destroyed Sodom. You homosexuals are going to be destroyed. And listen now, Soccer War, it's this nasty homosexual on the radio in Philly who called himself Mother. He a nasty homosexual. And when this story came out, he was like, don't touch the LGBTHETSTTVUV. Don't touch the LTGBT community. You understand what I'm saying? He was up in arms about the so-called attack. I want to know, he ain't say nothing foul enough that he done lied. Like, these homosexuals are a disgusting thing. Also, it's derived from where? Your Christian church. Your Christian church is what breeds disgusting homosexuals like this that know how to sing and dance and get up in Hollywood and do things like this and then represent the black man. I remember years ago when I came into the truth, we had to build a poster, and remember one of the pictures was like, gay is the new black. It got two black men on the goddamn picture. This is how the white man want to represent us. You look at the men in the Israelite school of UPK, this is how the Lord wants to represent the black man, like this. But once again, we're not desired in America. So they're not going to put so much emphasis and put everybody's eyes on an austere, disciplined black man like the men that are built in the UPK under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. They're going to put up some devil who think he black because his mother black and his father really a goddamn devil, and who are of the nation that stole our identity and stole our land and put him up as a black man on the show that all black people watch and have him be a nasty, rod-sucking homosexual, man. This is a filthy place we in. It said they declare they sin and sorrow. Go ahead.
Woe unto their soul, for they have awarded evil unto themselves.
Woe unto their soul. You want to be a homosexual? The Lord said He's going to destroy your soul. He's going to destroy your soul. Ask your preacher. Where the Lord say that? What scripture? What we ask our Lord?
Isaiah 3:9.
Isaiah 3:9. Go ask your preacher what that means. He said, woe unto your soul. You a filthy homosexual. You out here parading around with your wig and your tight pants and your deep voice. Like I think number one, my list I go, man, the white man, I hate the white man. Homosexuality, I got to be the second. To see a black man who was born and birthed to be a prince of the power and the ruler of everything living, for you to put on a wig and tight pants and act like you got titties, then go up to the counter to order your food with a deep voice is shameful to all of us, man. And it all derives from the Christian church. All of these are the same. Same spirit, man. The white man must be destroyed, and he will be when Christ returns. But we got to come out of these Christian churches, man. Because they are the ones that are destroying the black family. Making the black man look weak and feminine. Turning them into predators. Filling them full of demons that they can't even deal with when they 50. 50, they've been destroyed since they were 8 years old. When they 50 years old, now the Lord has dealt with them. That's why the Lord said, woe to your soul. Your preacher is a criminal, man. He's a criminal. And the white man is his boss. Any more on that out?
No, sir.
All right. Ain't really no more on this can't hear. Let's go to the last story. Let's go to the last story, right? Now, got one last story. And once again, these all are in the same lines. These all in the same lines. You need me to send it to you?
No, sir. Oh, yeah, I might need you to send me the story. I had the picture up.
All right. Look at this here. I give you where the scripture where it say they made your mighty men weak. It's something along those lines. I'm paraphrasing. Like it's like your men of war have become weak. Like the black man is supposed to be an instrument of the Lord's artillery, man. Like we're supposed to be the rulers of this earth, the black and Hispanic and Native American Indian. We're supposed to be the Lord's authority on this earth. We're supposed to enforce the Lord's laws on this earth. We're supposed to be tools of the Lord's judgment. You love it, white people. This is what he make you, man. Look at this. What in the hell is he got going on here, man? Like, who understands? Somebody on YouTube, help me understand what in the hell this guy is going on. This cat right here has been molested. Do y'all not see that? Do y'all not care about your own people? You know what we about to read. I had the stories lined up. You know what we about to read. He has been molested, man. And they said in the article that he took the runway. Like, man, like, brother, if Christ does not come back out, then you want your son to turn into this? Like, can we ask this man, like, we need to talk to his father and ask him what his father thinks about his son being dressed like this, man. And this is not the Oscars, this is the Academy Awards, right, Samuel?
I believe it is. I believe it was the Oscars, sir.
It was the Oscars?
Come on, sir.
Once again, this you want to be, listen, you want your child to be an actor or a singer or a type of entertainer and rise up in the white man's, when to get them Hollywood stars, he might end up like this, man. You cause your child to pass through that fire, man. You better take consideration and some care for what comes from between your legs and between your feet, because you send him into the white man's world, he might end up like this. That's why the Lord says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first. Give me that scripture real quick, Samuel. Give me that scripture. This is disgusting. Look at this cat. This cat right here name is Billy Porter. Billy Porter. All over social media right now. Everybody see him. And this is what everybody is posing. Like in the height of the whole, you know, Gucci thing, and what was the one that put the noose around people's neck? Burberry. Burberry put the noose around people's neck. They want you to ignore that. They getting backlash for that. And then pop up this cat right here. And go ahead, something.
I'm gonna read the scripture.
Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God.
Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven before you try to, the kingdom of the Most High, before you try to go and seek riches and wealth in the white man's society. See what the Lord got waiting for you. You ain't got to die to get it. That's another lie your preacher teach you, that you got to die to go to heaven. The white man in his heaven already. Why I got to die to get mine? It says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of the Most High first. Let me see what the Lord got for me if I don't put a dress on. If I don't molest people's daughters. If I don't become a nasty homosexual. I know what the white man got for me. Jail. He got jail for me and disease and a hospital bed. Let me see what the Lord got for me if I don't do those things. You ever stop to ask yourself that while you listen to the white man telling you you was born that way? Telling you somebody was born this way. I tell you, boy, one of my sons, I come out like that, he better run. He better run yards because my bullets go far. They go far. Salaki, I'm just being straight up with you. You understand? This is shameful to a man. Read on.
And his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
You seek the kingdom of the heaven. Seek the kingdom of the Most High first, man. And seek his righteousness. And you're going to get what you want. The Lord going to give it to you. Satan gave him this. This right here is Satan's reward. This is Satan. Right there. You understand? What was the other scripture we was at?
I believe I had the scripture you wanted on the mighty men.
Go ahead, pull that. Yeah. Me here.
There's several of them, but I believe this one might have been fitting for what you wanted.
Go ahead.
It says,
So I can walk in the scripture real quick.
If I could. So this is Jeremiah 38:4.
Go ahead.
It says, therefore the princes said unto the king, we beseech thee, let this man be put to death, for thus he weakeneth the hands of the men of war that remain in this city, and the hands of all the people in speaking such words unto them. For this man seeketh not the welfare of this people, but the hurt.
Okay, so it was another one. It was one where it was like the men of war of us have been made weak.
Okay, come on.
That's more along the lines I wanted. You understand? But it said here, like this cat right here named Billy Paul, it said he shuts down the 2019 opera. How he shut this down? He said he shut it down, which means the white man is trying to embolden the spirit of homosexuality in our young black youth and Hispanic and Native American youth. You telling me this is how you shut down the Oscars? Are you serious? Like the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. This is how you shut down the Oscars. Before you get that song, give me the one where it said that a man should not adorn himself like a woman.
Come on.
Give me that. You telling me this is how you shut down the Oscars? All the other white men in the tuxedo, listen, he's not the only homosexual there. All right, let's get that clear. He's at the Oscars. There are 1,000 of homosexuals at the Oscars. But you don't see a white man wearing this. And yeah, go ahead. And the white man, you telling me out of all the celebrities that showed up at the Oscars that this man shut it down, I wonder why. I wonder why that is. It's because the black man is the white man's natural born enemy. You understand? And to destroy the black family and to destroy black people, you got to keep promoting this. You got to promote that to destroy black. This is what destroys black people, man. Do you not understand? My goodness gracious, this cannot be hard to fathom. This can't be hard to swallow. This is the problem right here. He shut down the Oscars. How? Man, come on, man. Like the white man designed that, you understand, to speak to all homosexuals, to speak to young black men who are on the verge of going into a homosexual lifestyle, to prop them up and to build them up to sin against the Lord. That's what it was about. Give me where it said that man should not adorn himself in the attire of a woman, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
A woman is not to wear clothing to personify herself as a man. You understand? That is a sin according to the Bible. For a woman to wear, you know, everybody wearing skinny jeans, but for a woman, you know, to put on the attire like she a man. She trying to play a man's role. That's a sin according to the Bible. Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Say it again.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Say it again.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
He said, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. This Negro is in a goddamn half tuxedo, half dress gown. The Lord despises this. But the white man said he shut the Oscars down. Like, don't you see you being gamed up? Samoa, you don't see that? When you look at this cat, Billy Porter, he said Billy Porter, this man here, shuts down the Oscars. Not because of nothing he said, not because of the work he put forth. You don't think this cat went on Broadway? You know, he did musicals and things like that. You understand? He's an actual entertainer that is involved in the industry or whatever he classifies himself in. But he don't shut down the Oscars because of that, because of his work ethic. This is why he shut down the Oscars. Are you kidding me? I know the white man is the devil. You aiming at my young sons and my young nephews and my young brothers who are confused. Why are they confused? Because they came up in the Christian church and the pastor said it's okay for them to be homosexual. And the white man just pushing more propaganda out there to make it more okay. It's okay to be homosexuals. You can run the Oscars. Get the hell out of here with that garbage, man. Get the hell up out of here with that garbage, man. I don't care about that. The white man is the devil. The Lord said, a man should not wear a woman's garment. And why in the hell do you want to? Why would you want to put this on as a man? Like, we have forsaken the Lord's name. This man right here, Billy Porter, was born to be a prince of the power. Do you not understand that? The white man has mutilated his soul, and now he's in public with a goddamn gown on. He is sick. We about to show you why he's sick. You got that article something?
Read. Says Billy Porter was born on September 21st, 1969.
December 21st, 1969. Go ahead.
Porter grew up in the Pentecostal church.
Where did he grow up?
In the Pentecostal church.
Where did this man grow up?
In the Pentecostal church.
This man with this dress on the Oscars, who the white man telling you took the Oscars and ran the Oscars, and you know, where did he grow up?
In the Pentecostal church.
In the church. What a surprise. This is where he grew up. Listen, man, you better take your sons and take your daughters up out of them churches if you love them. If you don't love them, let them stay there with the preacher. Let them stay there with your pastor. This is the fruit your pastor will produce right here. This is the fruit. This is the fruit of the Pentecostal church. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to do this all day. The church is of Satan. We just seen R. Kelly. He's the production of the Baptist church. You understand? This man here is the fruit of the Pentecostal church. We don't need to go through the other churches. You understand? This is a product of Christianity. Did you find the one where I wanted, when it said the mighty men become weak? Nah, I gotta look for that. Keep reading.
Salaki. So I can pull it on that. It says, Billy Porter grew up in the Pentecostal church and first told his mother he was gay when he was 16.
When he was 16 years old. I wonder what happened at the Pentecostal church. Who could guess? I could take a couple of guesses. This man was on Broadway. You understand? I could take a couple of guesses. We only speak facts in the UPK, but I have a couple of theories of what could have happened to him while he was in the Pentecostal church. That's where his mother had him grow up. This man right here has been abused. And that's why he's wearing that dress. You understand? And the white man mocks you because of it. The white man mocks you because of it. Give me the scripture where it said, no effeminate shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Hold on, come.
Now, look at how he's standing now. My daughters do this. This right here, Samuel, this whole hands on the hips thing. And I try to stop them because they're not grown. You understand what I'm saying? Like when your daughter started to put her hand on her hip, she trying to tip on the edge of being grown. My daughters are still little girls, all of them. You understand? All of my daughters. I don't really allow my daughters to put their hands on their hip like this. You understand? But look at him. He's like a little girl. He's like a little girl, and he's a product of your Christian church. If you don't learn nothing today, learn that the Christian church is the poison of the black community. It's the root of black and Hispanic and Native American Indian men and women's suffering. And the white man just allows it to fester. He just allows it to fester and allows it to grow. You understand? In this world, he gives you more motive to be disgusted. The motive started in the Christian church. In the white man's world, he just gives you more motive to feed the lust that you have, to feed the demon that you have. Go ahead, Soccer Wolf.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
The unrighteous is the Christian church, who teach everything against the Most High. The Christian church allow this right here. All of them, they allow this. Go ahead.
Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters.
Be not deceived. Like, don't let nobody lie to you. And the white man is the greatest liar on the face of this earth. He lied. He lying and saying that he took the Oscars. What was the exact word? Did I say it right? He said he took the Oscars. Why? Because everybody is looking at this Negro like, what in the hell is going on? Go ahead.
If I could, sir, also this spirit of that homosexuality is a feminine spirit of, you know, just doing anything to get people to look at you.
Exactly. Like a woman.
Go
ahead.
I'm saying it's the same thing like that Jesse Smollett cat. He's so afraid of losing his opportunity to be famous that he was willing to make up any kind of lie just to keep his name in the paper, just to keep himself, you know, people make himself relevant. This cat go to the guy. He could have just went to the show like everybody else. Just showed up. Right. He ain't want to be just any other guy in the goddamn thing. He wanted to be the guy in the dress.
That's what I was saying. Meaning this, he's not the only homosexual there. Yeah. They white homosexuals there. All them cats in Hollywood is homosexual. But why do he gotta be so flamboyant? Like the Lord said, he declared sin in Sodom. And the demon and the children of Israel, this is what happened. Because this man was supposed to be a priest. He was supposed to be a power and the force of the Lord's laws. You let the white man and Satan get a hold of you. You a little girl. Go ahead. You want to say
if
something?
I could, it's doubly evil in that the feminine spirit that them homosexuals take on is not even really a woman's spirit. You know, like the scripture says, a woman's supposed to be chaste and modest. She's supposed to want to be seen. They don't be, you know, he a homosexual, but he's the worst type of, he's trying to be the worst type of bitch. He's trying to be a proud, you know, nose in the air, stuck up, snooty bitch. You know, like you said, the way he's standing, that's a monster. That's a monster stance. You know what I'm saying? Like a woman's supposed to be humble and sweet and kind. He a proud, disgusting faggot. Like,
yeah, like we said earlier, he's like a bitter old woman, like a bitter broad. You understand? That's the spirit of homosexuals, like a bitter old woman. That's that same as that nasty homosexual on Philadelphia radio called himself mother. Like you will never be nobody's mother ever. You're retarded. You understand? Keep reading.
Nor adulterers, nor effeminate.
Nor what?
Nor effeminate.
Nor effeminate. You're not going to be accepted by the Lord. Listen, Christ is going to kill any man that lives a lifestyle like this when he returns. We're not going to do it. We're going to speak against it like the prophets were told to do in the Bible. But our King, Jesus Christ, when he returns to this earth, he is going to kill homosexuals like this. He is going to kill them. This little dress, nice little, what they call it, this nice little ensemble we got going on, he going to die in it. He going to die in it. You understand? When Christ returns to this earth. Now give me with the last scripture where it said, there shall be no more flesh to save. You understand? Some boy wants some heavy out like, once again, black man, you under attack. And you never stopped being under attack since 70 AD. A lot of times, brothers say, since we got the slave ship, the white man been hunting us since 70 AD. When Christ died and the Romans went and ransacked Jerusalem, man. Since 70 AD, this white man been on our heels, and we had to duck and hide. The austere of us, and the discipline and the loyal of us had to run and hide. Ain't no more running. Ain't no more running, man. We're going to turn around and face this warfare, man. This is the white man making war with us. How is this nigga going to be around anybody's son? Let me tell you something. If this cat ever come around my son, it's going to be a problem. Any cat, any man like this, I don't care who he is. I don't care who he is. If he's around my son, or if he's around my daughter, if he's around any of my children, you understand? It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Do you understand? It's going to be a problem. He's going to have a very serious problem on his hands. Me, however, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be too wild. But he's going to have a problem. Because the white man has homosexuals infiltrating our goddamn community and they pride and then they lust. And this man right here has a demon on him. And this is the type of man that molests a boy at 8 years old in the choir. This is the type of man that may have molested R. Kelly in the choir. May have. I'm not saying he did. You understand? But he did grow up in the Pentecostal church. R. Kelly did grow up in the Baptist church. You understand? This is the spirit that resides in those places. Go ahead, Samuel.
Mark chapter 13, verse 19. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation which God created unto this time, neither shall be. Listen,
at this time, we poor, we starving, and we suffering at an all-time high. I was watching a documentary on Chicago. Brother, that place is Afghanistan. That place, like Chicago, the west side of Chicago is, I mean, that's why they call it Chirac, because that is exactly what it is. Oakland, that's exactly what it is. Down Trinidad, listen, in Trinidad and Tobago, they fighting a war down there too. because the politicians are receiving drug money, and then they turn the drug money into legitimate money for jobs and things like that. The same thing that's going on because, and plus Trinidad is close to Venezuela and Colombia and things like that. So of course they're gonna have a conflict. You understand? But the same places, all the way down in Trinidad, somewhere that's close to Colombia, to a place that's far away out, they're receiving so much violence. We are suffering at an all-time high. And the white man is saying, this is how you run the Oscars. Like, we under attack. If you can't see that we under attack, it's because you're blind. You've been blinded by the Christian church, by Christian philosophy. You've been blinded by it. If you cannot see that this is an attack on black, how is this going to help your brothers in Chicago that aspire to be musicians and you know, entertainers, telling them this is how he took the Oscars? Yeah, I understand. I understand. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Go ahead, Samuel.
Concern. Matthew 13:20. And except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh should be saved.
Listen, it said the Lord got to shorten the days. You want to everybody be like, man, damn, it came fast. Damn, man, someone about to be here quick. Damn, it's a new year already. This is because the Lord had to shorten the days. Why? Read it on. Go ahead.
But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days.
Read it up from the top and say, why had the Lord shortened the days?
And except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake,
it said he shortened the days because if we go on like this, brother, soon all black men gonna dress like this. And that's what the Lord is saying. Because to survive, like he do this to survive, like, brother, goodness gracious, I can't fathom that. I can't fathom it. But what I know what the Lord says is true. He said that if he don't shorten the days, that ain't nobody gonna be here for Christ to come back and deliver. And I'm like, damn, it's gonna get that bad to where this lifestyle was so rampant that brothers just start to give in. Brother, I cannot stomach that. I cannot stomach that. And if you love blacks and Hispanics and Native American Indians, you shouldn't be able to stomach it either. It's like Messiah War was like, listen, I can't watch this picture right here. Turn this off. Because you can't stomach it. Seeing a man put his mouth on another, that's disgusting, man. You understand? Like, the Lord said that this is going to be what's going to happen if Christ does not return soon. And I pray the Lord that Christ returns soon, so we can get rid of all of this. And we can get the ruling the earth under the Most High Christ like it should be. Go ahead, Doc.
So like I said, I was on that.
Right. Listen, man. Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes, man. 10% in every increase that the Lord give you. You understand? Coming up next, we got the Hidden Truth with Captain Zania in Syracuse. I'm Captain Carter. I'm around with me with my man, my brother, Soccer War, Shock G. Make sure you tune in him every Wednesday, right?
Saturday night, sir.
Every Saturday night, what time?
10 p.m.
Every Saturday night, 10 p.m. to Angry Black Man Media. Him and Officer R, y'all hold that thing down, man. Listen, man. We the Israelite school of I.S.U.P.K. Just let the Hebrew speak. Shalom. We'll put on low to the king.
Yeah, I'll put it up now.
Shalom, Israel. The I.S.U.P.K. under command of General YAHANNA presents the B50 50th annual Lord's Passover. Commanding General YAHANNA brought out the entire hotel. Look in your hotel room now. People, contact Captain I.S.U.P.K. 718-673-5165. Call now to secure your room for the Passover. To get your rooms at a no rate, call Captain I.S.U.P.K. 718-673-5165. Friday, Hebrew Academy trial. Saturday, the Passover. Sunday, Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's all celebrate under one roof. The Most High did to the Egyptians. Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. In my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation won't be critical. It's best that you be easy. They get it going, critical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Big back and learn work. That's what means in my heart. It's true in every word. Bring light into the dark. Night never lukewarm. Shit, I blaze in the season. Got winning food for those that's gotta watch you on me. Not been walking with the names. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas playing the free, criticize on my achievements. Won't make me weak. No, it don't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soul. Better get it with it, so back off. I be with this shit like Sexlo. Young dogs all fucked out. Trying to say I'm comfortable. No room for emotion. So I pull my heart out. This from my